My name's Nicola Crawford. I left in 2018 and I studied product design, film studies and art. Just being with like friends and things, I was head student with my still very close friend Matt, and that was really great because it meant we just got to do lots of things together, lots of exciting opportunities because we were sort of the face of the sixth form, so it was really nice to do that. And I like being involved in the shows, in the dance shows and the musicals, just to be involved in theatre as always. Since finishing sixth form, I went to Bath Spa University to study theatre production. I then graduated and I have since worked in the theatre industry as a lighting designer professional. So since graduating, I toured last year with Beautiful, the Carole King musical. So I toured as a deputy electrician all around the country. I've then recently worked on the Great British Bake Off musical, which started in Cheltenham and then transferred into the West End in February. I then worked on Bonnie and Clyde in the West End at the Garrick, and then I moved on to Ain't Too Proud at the Prince Edward, all in the West End. I then have just finished designing A Beautiful Thing in Bristol, and yeah, a bit of everything in between. To start with lighting design, you tend to be there for like the pre-production period and then into tech, and then when the show's open, your job tends to be sort of over. So yeah, for the pre-production, you're involved in rehearsals and in meetings with directors and things, and that collaborating, reading the scripts. From there you sort of make your plan where you're going to put the lights, etc. in the building that you're working in. Then you go into tech and we run the whole show, and you plot in where all the lights are going to go, how they're going to look, what colours they're going to be. You run the whole show, so it all works with the actors, the set and every technical element. And then the show opens and you sort of, for the most part, depending on the scale, you leave it to the operators to run the show for its duration. And you move on to the next one. It's sort of, people can get into it in many different ways. I think a university course in this day and age does help. There's a million out there, whether you want to specialise in design immediately, in which like lots of drama schools do it. I chose the course at Bath Spa because it was production, so it meant you sort of did hands-on and you covered a lot of areas before you specialised. So I think definitely a university course helps, but it's not like necessarily always needed. And then just networking, knowing people, but just really, I milked my university course for everything I was paying for and met as many people, asked as many questions as I could, and I think that put me in quite good stead, having graduated, having contacts ready to work once I was finished. I think my choice of A-levels was quite specified to what the career, because I knew I wanted to work in theatre before I chose my A-levels, so I sort of specified them slightly knowing that I wanted to design. So I chose film studies because it really helped me analyse kind of aesthetics and like angles and things like that. I chose product design for obvious reasons. It was really good practical skills, which I really loved, and art, I've always loved art and I've always loved painting, so like I honed all of my A-levels to what I wanted to do, and I think it really benefited me in the future. The next thing that is almost confirmed is the Book Thief musical that happened last year and is happening in Coventry and Leicester, and hopefully life after that, of which I am the associate lighting designer, which is really interesting, and it's a new design that I haven't worked with before, but we met up and really clicked, so who knows? I'm looking forward to it.